that this guy, who, if all that shit was going on today, would likely either be under indictment or at the very least under heavy investigation for sexual assault. But because it's so long ago, it seems to be like this weird sort of gray area that he's saying, I don't owe her an apology. You know, if anybody thinks that I wasn't punished, like, you weren't punished. Like, you're worth hundreds of millions of dollars now. How? How are you worth so much money now?
One of the greatest things I remember at the time, this has been forgotten. The press likes to throw this under the rug, sweep it under the rug. They said at first that Monica Lewinsky was a stalker. All of Clinton's goons would go on the news channels at the time, say she's a lunatic, she's a stalker, they never had an affair. And you're sitting there, she's like 23. How the fuck do you stalk a president? Like, that doesn't make any sense. If it wasn't for that dress, let's keep that in mind. If she didn't have physical evidence, nothing would have happened to him, and she would be regarded as a loon to this day, and she'd be a complete pariah. They were ready to...
She would have never went public with it. It was that other lady that forced her to go public.
No. Ken Starr found her. He subpoenaed her.
Yeah, but it was because of that woman.
Linda Tripp,
yeah. Right. It was her coaxing her.
To keep the dress.
Her. Yes. But not just keep the dress, but go public with this and talk about
She was outed by Drudge, remember?
Was that before that? Before Linda Tripp was doing all this? Linda Tripp was coaching her through the whole thing.
Linda Tripp was coaching her privately. This was all private. Drudge broke it because the press wasn't covering it, and they didn't know what to do. This is a big moment in internet history where they're like, this website is revealing information, and now we're going to talk about it.
I thought that was also... I thought Linda Tripp was taping the conversations.
Linda Tripp was taping the conversations.
Yeah.
I don't know how... I know Drudge was the one who made all this shit public. Maybe she was being subpoenaed privately.
I thought she was going to Drudge.
Is that true? Can you look that up? I don't think Linda Tripp was leaking to Drudge. Well, maybe she was. I don't know.
I thought the story was... I don't know, though. I thought the story was that she was coaching Monica Lewinsky and trying to get her to go public with it.
That's possible, but Monica didn't go public. Drudge forced her out the box.
And she also did it without Monica's consent.
Well, that was true. She went to jail for it, didn't she? Or she was at least arrested.
Something.
Yeah, she was at very least arrested for recording without consent.
But my point was, like, him on television, the lack of insight, the lack of objectivity, the lack of personal objectivity. That she's getting asked this question, do you owe her an apology? That he can't say, look, I made a mistake, I shouldn't have done it. Right. It was a bad thing to do, and especially a bad thing to do to a 20-year-old girl and have her exposed like that.
Who was close to my daughter's age.
Yeah, and for him to not say that, there's like some serious sociopathic shit involved in that.
He's never, I mean, that's his MO. He never ever, well, also, if you're apologizing, they're probably legally culpable, right? Because they were going to do perjury.
Right.
So an apology is an acknowledgement, possibly. I mean, they pulled his legal license because of this. That was part of the deal.
Yeah.
He left the White House.
That's right. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, the whole thing collapsed, and then when Hillary's asked about it, was that some sort of abuse of power? It's like, no,
because they're adults.
Monica Lewinsky was an adult. In comparison to him,
but it's also
he's
like
a fucking president.
So the only time there's an abuse of power is when children are involved.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That is crazy.
That makes no sense.
Not only that is the biggest between an intern and the leader of the world. Right. I mean, there's no bigger gap.
Right.
Forget about like studio executive and actress. You know, like that's tiny in comparison to the leader of the world and an intern.
And at the time, all the feminists ran interference for him. The only one who did it was the craziest one, Andrea Dworkin. And she goes, we know he's a rapist, Bernita Broderick. We know this was sexual harassment, sexual harassment, and everyone's covering for him. And you guys are being complete hypocrites.
It's crazy. It's crazy that they're willing to do that. It's really,
that's tribalism.
I know, but it's so fascinating when you see it so blatant.
Yeah.
Yeah. The ultimate legal case, public legal case, or one of the ultimate ones, is Julian Assange.
Oh yeah.
That's what
he hasn't seen sunlight once.
Yeah.
No internet access.
No internet access.
No,
they shut off
his
embassy.
Yeah, and they're trying to kick him out now, Ecuador.
Where's he gonna go?
If he goes, he's gonna. They want him in Sweden. They want him. They want him in Britain. And I don't think there've been charges filed against him here yet, technically. But I'm sure they want his head in a platter.
But what they want him for is so preposterous. It's so not
it's like
what
a,
they
it's
actually
like a,
want him for.
Right. It's just Al Capone. It's like
tax evasion instead of being a mobster.
Right.
Yeah, but it's It's interesting because I would think that someone like Trump, who is such a conspiracy-minded person, would actually like Julian Assange. I'm sure there's been, I mean, I don't know what he's ever said in the past. But
I think he was anti.
He was anti-WikiLeaks from the start?
No, but he said things about Julian Assange that were anti. From my understanding, yeah. Because there was something Julian Assange tweeted, my friend Cassandra Fairbanks, she's a big supporter of him, and she's like, well, there goes the idea of clemency or pardon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
that Trump tweeted or
No,
Julian
Julian,
Assange
I
tweeted?
think, yeah. Yeah, look, he's a virtual prisoner.
Yeah, it's like, where's that end?
It's not gonna end well.
He can get visitors, though.
No, I don't. Can he?
Pamela Anderson.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
they
yeah.
were
But they may have
banging
taken
it
that
out.
away.
Yeah.
Taken that away.
I wonder how long they could stay there.
It's been years.
Years.
It's been years.
Years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be in one building.
Yeah, and he doesn't go outside anymore.
He can't.
They won't let him.
I don't think he ever could.
Went on the balcony. remember?
Okay. Now I know he doesn't have sunlight. Yep.
Give him vitamin D.
No. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, he's awfully pale.
But if you don't get vitamin D,
Well, that's what they do in North Korea. Their skin starts falling off.
It's been since June 19th of 2012. When he entered the empire.
6 years.
whoa, whoa.
How much?
June.
How much solitaire can he play?
And you don't even have internet anymore. He hasn't had internet for how many months? It's been, I want to say it's been about 4 or 5 months.
It's been a while.
I didn't
think
know
it's
it was
more
that
than
long.
For the sex
For the second.
October of 2016.
Who the hell is over at WikiLeaks still running shit?
Yeah.
Who's hanging in there, you know? God, that's crazy. Like, how does that one play out? I mean, they're really what they're doing for sure. When we talked about punishment being a deterrent in certain situations, that is absolutely a deterrent.
Oh, they're making an example of him for
To be
whistleblowers.
released.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Whereas Chelsea Manning's out now.
She just had her surgery.
What surgery is
Her transit. Yeah, that one. Well, she tweeted out,
Woo.
I have a vagina.
Okay. Yeah. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
She's out. She's out. She's out hobnobbing and maybe using that thing.
I met her.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very
I'm
short.
sure. But she's out.
She's out. She's been out for a while. Obama pardoned her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her sentence.
He's locked away forever in the embassy, and then there's Snowden, who's also hiding
Right.
in Russia.
Right.
What?
And actually, a lot of these. Yeah.
Holla. After almost a decade of fighting, through prison, the courts, a hunger strike, and through the insurance company, I finally got surgery.
LASIK apparently.
Oh, he's wearing glasses. Yeah,
those
like
are Milhouse
Snowden he's going to be in Russia probably forever.
You know, and a lot of these farmers from South Africa, that's where they're going.
Russia?
Yeah. Putin's letting them in.
Really?
Yeah. So they better learn how to write those artifacts.
Oh, right. The weird R's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you have to learn the whole language and just the weird R's. You got Russian. The
We do. We got. Yeah. I'm barely literate in Russian.
letters look fake.
All letters are fake.
But they look like alien language. You know, it looks like somebody writing something that was some piece of metal from a spaceship. Like Snowden he's fucked too, right? I mean, he can't be public in Russia.
Yeah,
gotta
I
be
think
hiding.
he's. I'm not sure about him. I know Assange. I haven't been following Snowden. He's deep under.
I think they must be. I mean, there's no way to tell. I mean, he doesn't have a fucking full line on exactly what that guy is at all
That is the
times.
big question. Do they know all this stuff, or are they not? And there's examples in both directions.
Where Snowden is. I can't
Well,
think
I
they
mean,
could
yeah,
hide
Glenn
him from
Greenwald talks to them all the time. Glenn Greenwald's
he?
in Brazil. Yeah, that was kind of involved with his name, who's
Mhm.
also a great lefty.
Yeah.
Who gets it a lot.
Yeah, it's just, how does that guy go on? Just in hiding, getting his restaurants, you know, like sneaking in, like, where does he
Crouch
go?
up March.
Yeah.
Mark's losses.
How does he get around?
He's getting his money. He's got to pay
Right.
for food.
Right, what does he do for food?
Yeah, a lot of bullshit.
Fuck.
I just looked them up. Google's like kind of broken. Here's an example of it. It says, when did you die?
Snowden flew to Hong Kong. He was saying,
No, but that was part of his whole trip.
Yeah.
He had to go through his whole journey through a bunch of countries.
yeah,
I think they attacked him in Thailand or something at some point.
it is weird. It's like, is that guy just, that's him forever? That's what he does?
Who, Snowden?
Yeah, I mean, he just has to hide.
I think so. Or maybe he's safe in Russia. He just happened to fucking US.
Yeah, I mean, it must have something to do with it. Putin's deciding to do it. Yeah, it's just strange. You know, it's strange that these things are just these floating, like little chapters, these stories that are just, you know, we all know about them, but they don't get resolved.
Well, right. There's no, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just I mean, this is why I talk about North Korea all the time. Since I've been there, everyone's still there. Everyone I met. And like, think about 6 years Assange has been in that one building. 6 fucking, it's so, and all the people in jail also. They've been in jail for 6 years. Just, we can't wrap our heads around it. 6 fucking years. Think about where you were 6 years ago. Think of where I was 6 years
Well,
ago.
not just that, like 6 years and things are deteriorating.
Right.
They want him out of the embassy. He's got nowhere to go. If he leaves, he gets arrested. He doesn't have the internet.
Yeah.
Can't see sunlight.
Knowing that the most powerful people in the world are doing everything they can to fucking put you in jail. And you kind of already are. I can't see, and Julian Assange never in the rest of his life is probably gonna be able to like take a jog around the park. Like ever.
No, never.
Or like walk a dog.
Yeah, it's over.
It's scary. And the thing is, a lot of the shit that almost all the shit that he put out is true.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's crazy. It's like
Yeah.
he's doing what journalists should be doing instead of getting up in the press corps and just pitching a fit.
Yeah, but there's real repercussions for doing what he did, and that's what they're letting us know.
Yeah.
And they're letting us
He's
know
a
it
warning.
doesn't matter what the law is. Like, what are you getting him for? Secret sex or surprise sex?
Surprise- yeah.
Yeah. What?
His Twitter account says he's the president of something called Freedom of the Press. Website. Same name. They tweeted this out a couple days ago.
Says in the latest case in the Trump administration's crackdown on leaks, Natalie Edwards, a U.S. Treasury employee, was arrested and charged with giving suspicious bank records involving Trump campaign associates Paul Manafort and Rick Gates to a news outlet. In the legal complaint, the Justice Department cited word-for-word conversations he allegedly had with a reporter over an encrypted messaging app. The government claimed it got a hold of her phone and with it, her encrypted messages with a reporter. Now she faces prison time. Wow. Dude.
Saying like all reporters should be using apps that make all their messages disappear.
Yeah, like Signal
Like,
and
why aren't
WhatsApp.
they?
Yeah.
Chi vedeva l'immigrazione come un